Hello everyone and welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes. A warm welcome to you all. My name is Patty. If you've never been here before, please consider subscribing if you like this video and hit the notifications button if you would like to see future videos. Before we get started, I would like to give huge hugs and love to Sandy Garrett, Paula Fowler, Creative Treasures, Second Chance Creations by Krista, Beverly Potter, Deborah Day, Louise Fraser, Beverly Nielsen, Dream with Caroline, and Monica Rodrigue. So today, I hope you'll please excuse my voice. I've been sick for a few days. But I wanted to show you my finished Winter Wonderland blue journal. And this is what we have. This measures 8.5 this way by 6. And as you can see, I have a organza bow with silver through it that just wraps around it twice. I'm just going to take that off. It became a little bit chunkier than what I was trying to do, but I get carried away. Sorry, my cat's shaking my camera. Okay, so I have an applique on here, and then we have this beautiful winter scene that says "Let It Snow," and I will put the name of the digitals down below in the description box. I have some pieces of applique that I took off another one and made these flowers here out of various ribbons and some silver beads to match the ones on the applique. And then I just put this lace trim around the whole thing, which goes on to the back. And then I have this lace material underneath everything, and it kind of looked like snowflakes. So I used that, and then on the spine I have some really light blue lace going down there, and I also stitched around the picture with an embroidery stitch on there with the machine. So this is what it looks like. She turned out a little chunky. And we'll go ahead and get started. So on the inside, this is the pocket that I made. I'll shake them down a little bit with the tree that I embroidered the outer edges, which is in a previous video if you'd like to check that out. And have some seed beads on here too, and a little bit of bling. And these are jewelry findings here that I used. I can't think of the name of it, but it goes on the end of an extender chain. Then I have two tags here. This one is made out of scrapbook paper, and it is backed, and we have some stamping. And this one's made out of handmade paper, and also some stamping on the back, and a little bit of lace and a bling, and some lace at the top of this one. And we have this beautiful page. Just pick it up a little bit this way so you can maybe see better. And then I have some lace trim here, and I have some blue and crystal and rhinestone bling on the edge here on a little dangle that I made. And then I wanted this book to mainly be a writing winter journal, so I was trying not to put as much in as I usually do, but as I said, I got a little bit carried away, but not real bad. So we have some more applique here with some sequins and beading on it. And then this is a tag that I made that the kit came with different images, and this tag was a smaller one, I think, and I added the deer on it, and then I just put a little tag in here, and I made the snow into a little pocket, and then the back is just lined with some avocado dyed paper. Then we have more beautiful writing space here, a window that I made into a pocket with a little envelope in it, and it just has a little skating on the lake piece of paper to journal on, and that's hidden back here. And this is also another handmade paper. And then on this side, we just have a little poem on there and a few pieces of little ephemera and another piece of applique. And then some stamping and another quote on here. I should have said quote, not a poem. More stamping, and then we have this die cut here that I put a little belly band on, and we have this little tag that I made from photos that I got from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals, which are so cute. And then there's writing space on the back. This came from a vintage magazine, and it has part of it on here is making a Christmas tree, I think out of cans, like aluminum cans, and I just have some ruffles that I put down. And here's another one where they made a Yule tree, and it's called a Tarleton tree pattern. I'm not sure if my pronunciation's correct. And then more pretty page to write on. It's all snowflakes. I hope it picks that up in the camera. And this is like a watercolor scene, and it's got a little snowman and cabin. And then I also made this with you all, and we just have a little lace tuck with different laces on it that you can cut off and use in your ephemera making. And that just goes across this little belly band here. And just stick that right back on. A little bling, a metal piece, and some lace with beading on it. And then, let's see, oh, okay. And this is sewn into a pocket. And then on this side, we have some scrap pages and book pages that you can use in your own journals, or if you want to put more on this one, then there's two little tiny tags and this piece of lace up at the top. Just stick that back in there. Then we have a Christmas tree that I did, and it's got I can't think of what they're called, Nouveau glossy accent, that I made little ornaments, if you will, on it. And then I have two pieces tucked in the bottom that look like little Christmas gifts that you can journal on, and they just stick up into the bottom of the tree. Then on the side, another pocket with some stamping and a journaling card that looks like a window, and it's got the scenery in the background. Another tag that I made just out of the pretty glittery paper. And then we have another journaling card here. I love this little stamp. It says snowballs, 5 cents. Then another beautiful page here, and another same bling. I have 3 of them in this book, and this was some lace trim off of a doily, a vintage doily. And then we also have, this one is just another quote, and it is glued down. And on this side we have the window as a tuck, and then we have 2 tags made out of the handmade paper with some satin ribbon and some eyelash trim. And then here we have a tag that's sewn into the book, and it has a little pocket with a baby tag here made out of the handmade paper. And then up at the top of the tag we have a vintage bell. These are like the ones that, I don't know if you can see it, like the ones that Tim Holtz has out now, but this was an actual vintage bell. I didn't buy that from there. And then this page we have a page of a ledger, and I just did some sewing down the side where the holes were with some tiny satin lace and some silver embroidery thread, and stamping on the back of the tag so you can write on that in this. And more writing space here. And then here we did this together in a video, and it is a magnetic belly band, and you lift it up, and of course you can just slide stuff under there, but in lifting this up you can write on this part of the belly band so the back is not wasted. Then we also have a secret pocket. It opens in the side of the belly band, and we have a German vocabulary card, and it shows you how to pronounce the snow. And I thought that was appropriate for this winter wonderland. And then there's also another journaling card in there, and see something else in there smaller, and another journaling card. Just stick that in there. I have some more writing pages and some more ruffled trim that I made. More writing pages, some coffee dye graph paper with some stamping, more writing space, and more writing space, a little pocket that I'd made in a previous video with a journaling card inside of it. And these were book pages made into a pocket, and in this pocket we have a journaling card and the a vintage shoe store order form, which is carbon at both sheets. So you write on this one and it comes out on the other one, I believe. I don't know if you have to put carbon paper in it or not. I never tried it. So that's that pocket. And then on the back we have another pocket with another journaling card from Tailor Made Journals. And then on this side we have some more vintage lace. Oops. And this is the center of the signature. There's only one signature, and I just love this picture. This is what's on the front of the journal with the Arctic wolf. And then in the center I have some beads. It's a little star bead and some baby jingle bells on there. And then this pretty scene here. And then we have this other beautiful page here to write on. And then we have some paper over the book page that you can write on. And you can see through, so you can see the book page, see what type of book it was. And then this pocket, we have another journaling card. And then on the other side, it's decorated with just a cutout with a die. It has faux stitching around it of the Arctic wolf, and a die here. More writing space, and some more writing space, and there's the graph paper again. And then we have more writing space, and some more writing space. And then on this side is the other half of that ledger paper, and I have a wee teeny tiny clothespin holding it shut. We have a banner and some lace across there, and it just opens up for more writing space. And then I had this vintage a roofing agreement from July 1978. And that's just held in there with this. And then, of course, more writing space and some stamping and another bell. It's different. It's like a regular bell. It's different than the other vintage one. And then it's the other side of the tag. And we have some more writing space here with some blue lace trim and another dangle. And we have more writing space in this beautiful icy looking page. And then the window scene and the moon and another winter scene. And a tree in the winter. And then this is a vintage greeting card that says Merry Christmas. I put it in here because it was blue. And you open that up, and this part also opens up, and I have some vintage check register pieces out of a book. And that just closes back up, and then it opens up this way. We have some more stamping, and we have a belly band here with some ephemera. And we flip that over, and we have an altered CD case, and we have another journaling spot here. This big journal card, and that just sticks back down in there. And then this flips over to reveal more writing space. And then I have a page of vintage music in here. It came up on the Midnight Clear. Oops, almost tore that. Then you turn this over to another pocket, and we have another window scene of a wishing well with ice on it, and journaling space on the back. And then we have some blue sequin trim on this beautiful page, and another writing spot. And then here's the other page of the vintage book, and it has, looks like they're making frosting icicles. They're making some type of cookie tree or something. And look at this little doll, $4.95. Retail value $19.95. And then I made this little shaker card. I did Mod Podging and put the napkin down, and then I have netting over the top, which is actually tulle, and I don't think I said that right, but you know what I mean. And there we go. And this is done on a time card. And then on the other side, This was a freebie, I think from the Paper Outpost, and I stitched around that and of course around the other card, and you can journal on the inside, and that just fits over the top of the page. And then we have the other side of the die cut, and you can journal on this side, and we have this little flower made out of sequins. And then on the other side we have another quote and another one of Tailor-Made Journals Christmas girls here, and I just made a tag out of that with a die. And we have some dyed paper that I made, and another pocket, and this one is a picture of the well itself with the icicles on it. And we have another Midwest Roofing vintage, looks like a, I always forget what these are called, but like a bill telling you what all they're doing. And this was from 1963. And then on this side we have a pocket made with the handmade paper. And I made this online with you all, which was a shaker card made with dies. So we have that in there. Let's stop. There we go. So that's just stuck in there. And then we have another beautiful page with a home on it, with the snowfall. More writing pages. And another ruffle I made with the same material as the cover. And then in the back pocket, I used a piece of vintage lace that I got in one of the sales that I purchased from. And then inside of there is this little tiny journal, and it's got the miniature jingle bells on it. And then we open it up, and we have a journaling card in the first pocket in the front. And then we have a corner tuck with a couple little tags, one that says January and one December. Oh, and then there's a pocket at the top with a little journaling card. And that just pulls out with a piece of satin ribbon. And it's stamped throughout, and we have a little baby tag sewn in. And all throughout there's stamping. And we have a belly band here with 2 tiny tickets. And there's the center. We have another tag in another corner pocket, and another journaling tag. And then the other half of that tag, more stamping. And then a baby tag here, and a baby envelope here, which I just ripped, which I'll have to fix. Put a little piece of writing paper in there. So I'll fix that. I have to reinforce it. And then we have a tuck, side tuck in the back with a little tag that says peace, love, and joy. Excuse me, I'm going to just grab a drink real quick. And then in the back, we have a sort of like file folder that we made in Roxy's weekly challenges one week. And I just added some decorations to it. I have another one of Tailor-Made Journals, little children at Christmas here. She's holding a dolly and has this little tree. And then I added a square from a pieces for a quilt, and a little tag, and a little hand crocheted snowflake from some metallic thread that I made. And then you open it up and you have all this writing space here. Another tag from Tailor Made Journals. A little piece of ephemera that says winter. And then another little envelope here that says joy is in the air. And there's something little in there, and I'm not going to open it because I'll probably do something to it. And then it's just got the little tab here, and we have a little piece of the applique here with the lace on the background. And that is it, my friends, and I hope you enjoyed that. And I forgot to mention in my last video that I put my purple journal in there, and I will be listing this one within the next few days. So I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.